boo boo doo boo 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 doo boo doo boo 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 doo boo doo boo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo 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 doo boo doo boo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo boo doo boo doo. Hey, guess what? It's me. I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Hey, good morning. It is I, your host, Pogo Kiddo, with yet another episode of Redstone Lapis Lazuli. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Um, I had things to attend to, so I could not do the show. Um, I had things to do. I had things to do. I had lots of things to do. Yeah. Hey, test. We're rolling, right? Yeah, we're going. All right. So yes, there were things indeed that were going, and well, here, let me tell you. Oh no, let me think. Let me see how I can do this. Right, this is it's kind of rough. Um, yes. Uh, yeah, my father passed away last week, and I had to go see him, and I was very fortunate that I got to see him, and he got to see me before he passed on. So yeah, I didn't do the show. No, because I was doing that. Yeah. And in the meantime, like while that was going on, like all sorts of crazy stuff is going on with the insurrectionists. Like they're showing their whole behinds, the whole thing. They're showing it, and and everyone gets a good eyeful. So, okay. How far back to go? Well, where did I start? Where did I stop off at? I think I did I think my last show I talked about um I was talking about ancient Greece. Um I was talking about ancient Greece and how after the first great collapse of the first Bronze Age collapse, Greeks forgot how to read and write. Greeks forgot how to read and write. Which, makes sense because only the richest people knew how to read and write. And the Greeks had their own writing system even. But they forgot. The Bronze Age collapse happened and they forgot. They used to be able to make bronze, and then their trade routes got disrupted, their supply chains got disrupted. There was massive migration for whatever reason. And it collapsed everything. All the empires collapsed except for Egypt. Egypt is the only one that survived. But after that, it could never ever get back to where it was before in terms of power. So after that, 1,000 years. It took 1,000 years for the Greeks to come back from the Bronze Age collapse. 1,000 years. Like, that's a long time. Think about how many generations that is. That's like 10 generations at least. It took 1,000 years for the Greeks to come back from that. And they had to go, they basically took somebody else's writing system and said, hey, we're going to use it. So they took the Phoenicians, the writing system of the Phoenicians, and took theirs. What, or did they? They had their own. No. They used the Greek alphabet. Anyways, I might be wrong. But anyways, they had to like figure everything out again. And they entered in, and then as they figured it out, as they started to figure these things out again, they entered into like a golden age when they figured everything out and they had it balanced perfectly. And then they lost it. Okay, so yeah, what's up with that? Let's see. Dude, this light here, how about that? There you go. So yeah, they forgot everything. Not everything, but a lot of it. And they had to relearn it and rediscover it. So one way to guard against such a thing happening again is to make sure everyone can read and write. But if everyone can read and write, you necessarily lose a level of power. Right? Because it used to be, or it still is, that if you can read and write, but the other person can't, you have more power over them if you want to. I mean, like, you have more power over them, right? You can read and write and they can't. That's why it was a crime to teach enslaved Black Americans from reading and writing. It was a crime. You couldn't teach in the South. You couldn't teach them. So they got around that by teaching the Bible. If they're learning to read the Bible, then it's okay. Because they were using religion to justify the social order. And they thought the Bible would support them in that. And if you pick and choose, I guess it does. If you pick and choose. You know what? I need a level that's not so deep because this is all. I'm not gonna get any coal from here. I need to actually keep digging at Y level 0. That's like the level. Well, how do I get back up there? Okay, I want another elevator then, right? So here. Because at Y level 0, you get everything. Mostly everything. If you go too deep, you get diamonds, but you don't get the coal. And if you're too shallow, you get the coal, but you don't get the diamonds. I like a good mix. Okay, wait, hold on. We want this elevator to be where? I don't know. Maybe over here? Awfully close to the water. But what line is this? It says 2296. 3075, 2296. So we're going to go to Y level 0. Do. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There we go. Nice mix. Not too deep. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It was 36. Or 76. 75. 3075. Under this thing. Under the staircase. Under the staircase. Okay. 3075. Nope. 78. 77. 76. 75. Oh no, I broke it. Damn it. This is where we're going. So yeah. Everyone forgot everything during the last collapse. And it was awful. Or during the Bronze Age collapse. It was pretty bad. No one liked it. Like, I don't have any bricks. And I'm like, oh yeah, I put them all away. Because I didn't think I would have to build. What was the other number? Oh, I forgot. 3075. 23. What? I totally forgot. So I'll have to go back and look. See, if you forget, then you have to go back. And if you can't enter. The idea is not to forget, to keep going forward, because then you don't waste time. It took 1,000 years for the Greeks to come back. And they had to balance out everything, and then they forgot again, and then yeah, so 2296. $22.96. They forgot everything. Oh, they didn't forget everything, but they forgot a lot and set them back, and then it was a bummer. The point is to to not get set back, not slide back, because it can happen. We're not guaranteed progress. Okay, but here that brings me to something else. Let's get into evolution. Let's get into evolution. Let's get into evolution. Okay, so if you look at so there's two scientists who had like a little like intellectual beef with each other. Richard Dawkins, who everyone knows, and then another guy named Stephen Jay Gould, who's a paleontologist. And Richard Dawkins had a not so clear understanding of the nature of evolution. 96. Oh okay. 96 into infinity. No, 93. Okay. Richard Dawkins had the understanding that evolution proceeded in a linear fashion. Linear. Always increasing in complexity. And that it was like a it was a what's it called? Yeah, it was just progress, constant, continual progress. And this paleontologist named Stephen Jay Gould came along and said, "Well, no, let's look at the record here. Let's look at the paleontological look at the record." 6. Just kind of clear this area out. If we look at the record, at the fossil record throughout history, what we're gonna see is that there are periods, long periods of stability, of where nothing changes. There's no evolution. It's the same stuff all throughout. Maybe little tiny changes, but nothing major, right? Everything's slow. Everything's the same for hundreds and hundreds of millions of years. Everything's the same. Then something happens. Something usually cataclysmic. And when it happens, there's a mass die-off. And all sorts of creatures die. And that leaves room for other creatures well, hopefully there's other creatures can adapt and take advantage of the energy of the new environment. And then so you have lots and lots of like changes and evolution, and then all of a sudden it'll like even out and plateau and then be solid again for millions and millions of years. And he wrote a big book about it. I have it in my closet somewhere. Like, man, I packed all my stuff like, I don't know, like 15 years ago and never unpacked. Like, anyways. So I look at that. Oh shit! I fell down. Okay. Hey, I've been down here before though, so it's cool. Why level 0? Where I want to mine. Where was I going? What was I at? Man, this is hard to do. To do two things at once. Stephen Jay Gould. Evolution is not linear. We're not guaranteed progress. There was another sociologist. I forgot his name. Man, see, I need to study before I come on here. Who talks also about how, well, basically we're not guaranteed progress. We're guaranteed change. It's gonna change. Things are gonna change, guaranteed. But you're not guaranteed progress. It's not guaranteed to go forward. You have to make it go forward. If you stop pushing, it'll stop going forward. Hey, found one. What was the line that I wanted? It was on the same line this way. 75. is right here. Oh, don't block it. It's right here. I went on the so I went on I went to Carson City and I used Lyft for the first time. That was pretty cool. That was an interesting experience. The first driver, it was really cool. I got to talk to him. I was really excited, and it was nice to be able to talk. Then I got a driver in Reno, and that was a cool, different experience. And then on the ride home, I believe I got an immigrant from Africa who didn't really speak English. I don't know if he did or not, but he didn't really talk a lot, and it didn't seem like it. So I'm like, but that totally makes sense, right? Cab driving is what a lot of immigrants do. I've taken a cab in Portland before, and I had a Russian cab driver, so it was kind of neat. It's I guess the new taxi, and I don't really usually use taxis, so I felt kind of rich. I was like, ooh, I'm rich. And when actually I wasn't rich, I was just paying for the paying for what my parents or someone else would do for me if I if it wasn't for, if I didn't pay some guy to do it for me, I would have to have my parents do it, or my mom do it, or someone. And I don't want to ask my mom to drive. That's terrible. So yeah, of course I'm gonna get a Lyft and have someone else do it. But that's the labor. That's the cost of the labor. That's the cost of a ride to the airport. Wow. That I just would casually ask my mom to pay. My parents. I said my parents. Man. Well, yeah, my parents. Back in the day, I wouldn't know. I'd be like, hey, can you give me a ride? Both my mom and my dad. So I think it was a interesting, neat experience, cool experience. And it's neat because it's just service. It's it's just on the, and yeah, the shared reality is the app. Everyone knows the game. Person A wants to get to point A, from point A to point B, and person B is gonna drive the vehicle that gets them there, and that's it. It's so clear and easy. Even if the person didn't speak English, it didn't matter because everyone knows what the game is. You don't have to have a shared language if you have a shared understanding. It was pretty nifty. I liked it. I dig it. I mean, I guess that's what cabs are, right? Except cabs are like a private company with and this is just random people who sign up for it. All the cars were nice. All the people were nice. Yeah, it was good. Everyone drove nice. Everyone was cool. Everyone was all the drivers knew what was going down. Need some more coffee. Yeah, when I say what's going down, what I mean is the Republican white supremacist insurrection That's what's going down. Those mother effers thought they could overthrow the United States and just walk away. So my dad, let me tell you about my dad. He was born in Mexico, and very, very, very poor. Very poor. He lived on a farm with his grandfather and used to go around and like use a slingshot to get the iguanas in the trees. So, because iguanas are good meat, good eating, tastes like chicken. And that's when he was really young. But then soon he had to go to work, like at a young age, running to buy beer and alcohol and cigarettes for the other men. And then a lot of times he would have to leave with his dad to go work and leave his family, his mom and his sisters back at home with like no money and no food. So they were basically starving, but they had to go to work. So to get the money. So that was awful, right? He felt real bad all his life about having to go with his dad to go work and leave his family at home starving. He felt all his life he felt bad about that. But then he got older, doing the work thing, rah rah rah, and I don't know what happened, but one day they went to another. He and like two other people, his friend and I think his cousin, went to another town, and they got into some trouble. And they were told, "Look, guys, if you don't get out of here, you're gonna be in jail." So I believe that's what prompted my dad to leave Mexico and go north to California. Okay. So while he was there, while he was in California, he doesn't speak English. Right? He has to learn English. He doesn't know what the United States is about or anything, right? He grew up on a farm. Like and then after growing up on a farm he went to work. So it's not like anything's been told to him before, right? He's got to figure it out on his own. So he's here in this country, like working, right, making money, trying to live, and one night he sees this beautiful American girl, white girl, like amazing, right? And he's like, oh, she's awesome, but he's like super shy. So eventually, like he works up the nerve to go talk to her. And like it's pretty cool, man. She really likes him. And that's like amazing. What's this like? He barely speaks English. He can, but this girl like really likes him. So he's like, cool, dude, awesome, nice. And and he falls in love with her. And the hang up, the hitch is that this woman has a kid already. But he's like, that's all right. I'm going to adopt this kid. I'm going to make this kid my own. It's my son now. And yeah. And then so they got married and they had 2 more kids and a lot of adventures. Holy crap. Yeah. And yeah, he raised me as his own. I was that kid. That complication. And he you know, he got his citizenship. Right. At first, you know, I mean, yeah, he came over illegally, but he like, you know, he and his wife, my mom, they bought a house, and he got his citizenship. He became a citizen of the United States. He became naturalized. He was an American citizen. Bought a house. He contributed to the system. He worked real hard. It kind of wrecked his body. But I think he was also hurt in other ways that I never could figure out. Because that man drank a lot. A lot of alcohol that man drank. And you know, I guess, you know, so while he was working, it was kind of automatically regulated. He couldn't necessarily drink, like, or he controlled it by, you know, during the week because he had to work. And then on the weekend he would get drunk. But when he retired, that pattern was gone. And he just started like drinking all the time. And I don't know if it was some kind of pain, physical or spiritual pain, that made him drink. I don't know if it was an addiction. I believe it was an addiction because even after his close encounters with death because of alcohol, he would keep trying to get it. He would try to get more. He never gave it up. He would never give it up. Everybody told him. Everybody told him. They pleaded with him. Please give it up. And he would not do it. It's as if he believed it more than anyone else. Because it was never the fault of the alcohol. It was never that the alcohol was never the problem. It was always something else, but never the alcohol. Never. You could not tell him otherwise. And if you tried to insist, he would get angry. So and like, yeah, it just had a grip on him, I think. That alcohol. It was something he had done all his life. And it's not unique. I wish I could say it was something that would be gone forever now, but it's not. It wasn't like it wasn't like it was he was a special case. That like alcohol I've seen this happen before. Like it's not like it's a new thing. I used to long time ago. I used to work in Carson Tahoe Hospital before it became the new hospital over where it is now. And yeah, the social worker wanted to show me. I never saw it, but she wanted to show me how the entire hospital was filled with old men who were dying in various stages of death due to alcoholism. The whole hospital. And this is back in like what? Oh man, like probably like the 90s. Yeah, the 90s, like 95 probably. Yeah, the whole hospital is filled with old men with liver disease, dying from alcohol. I saw my girlfriend. I watched my girlfriend's mom die from alcoholism. Alcohol. I just watched my own father die from alcohol. And the thing is that you can't like what are you gonna do? Can you ban? You can't ban it. We tried that. You can't just say ban all alcohol. You can't do it. We've done that already. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It was like a slow, painful suicide. I mean, he was a good man. I mean, he wasn't perfect. He made mistakes, of course, right? He's like, he's in a country he doesn't, he wasn't born in, wasn't educated in, doesn't speak, isn't natively speaking the language, was never really taught, right? So he just picked it up. He was never really taught, how to speak English. So eventually, it was the alcohol. Without the structure of a job to keep him, well, even with the job, even toward the end, he started to slip. I don't like. He started to like be too hungover to go to work. And so even then, the alcohol was starting to wreck him. And like he had, yeah, I don't know. He just would never. I don't know. Oh, it wasn't on 96. 75, right here. Line. Oh, hey, there we go. Check it out. Well, no, this has to be closed. Sealed. Oh, nope, this has to be sealed too. Ow, you punk. Punk? Stop shooting me. Seal. Ta-da! There's one. This is 73. I need water. And yeah, all that's up there. I don't know what did it. Maybe it was, it was probably always there. I just don't know. It was probably always there. It was always there. soul sand. Redstone. Yep, soul sand. I'm some soul sand. Okay. 7396. Ugh. Hey. Hey, I was just here. Fifteen, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Ta-da. Okay. Well, let's have this be the front. I don't know. Right here. Okay. Raw. So, which way is up and down? I don't know. I don't know. I have to get water anyways. I forgot the water. Like, sorry, I have no structure to my show today. I have like absolutely no structure. I know stuff is going down at the State Department. I think everything is waiting until after Christmas before it goes down. They want everyone to be, happy before like it goes down. Like whatever it is. But my dad became a naturalized citizen. Like he cared about this country enough and he believed enough in America to go through the whole process and to spend his whole life here and to leave his country. Oh shit. Ouch. And raise me. I'm gonna go back up. Looks like everything's rocking. Rocking and rolling. Down to the... hang on. So I can add my father to the list of people for whom I do this show. Like, I want to, like, I believe in the America he believed in. Not in the white supremacy America, but in an America where freedom and justice give their blessings to the people and let them prosper. And so to that end, I share what I know. To help contextualize all the information coming at you. So on this one, right is down. So on this one, right will be down. So if that's the case, here, let me decorate this a little bit more. Let me sleep. If you're too deep, then you don't get any coal. If you're too shallow, you don't get any diamonds. You need a happy medium. Okay, so the left is the water. The left is up, so we need batons. Oh, you can put them over there. Hey, let's do that. Against the wall. Haha, that's pretty cool. Okay, and then one bucket down. This is gonna hurt. Wee. Slab. No, don't use my wood. I don't have enough. Okay. Dirt goes there. Oh yeah, batons. Need more batons. Ta-da! All right, now it's dark. Alrighty then. Ça va, ça va, ça va bien. Okay. This is the down. This is the up. I can't put soul. I put soul sand there, but I can't use it yet. I first have to put this stuff. Kelp. Kelp transforms the water blocks into a source block. It's technical Minecraft stuff. It works, trust me. Not enough kelp. I need 64. There we go. I need one more. All right, so those are all source blocks. So now I go down here and replace, get more water. This is not gonna hurt. Okay. With a piece of soul sand. Now I can't see the bubbles, but there's bubbles there. Watch. Wee. Okay, and now all I need is a block to block. To stop my head. Pop. And there it is. Let's see. I can probably change it slightly. Let me see. How can I change it slightly? By putting stairs. Predefined stairs. No. So, Donald Trump. Here's what we know. Donald Trump is a criminal who conspired with Russia, with Vladimir Putin, to overthrow the United States and craft legislation favorable to Vladimir Putin and his cronies, the oligarchs who corrupt Russia. You know, we want the Russian people to be free, right? Like Americans want all people to be free, but under Vladimir Putin, the Russian people are not free. The Russian people are under the control of criminals who do not respect the rule of law or human rights. So what has Vladimir Putin done? He's mobilized a huge army on the border of Ukraine. And he's probably gonna, he's threatening to invade in January. So here's what and he gave the United States a list of demands. So here's what I think the United States with the West and the West and the United States, what we should do is keep those Russian troops on the border as long as possible, because that's not free. That's not cheap to deploy your military like that. Even if it's on his own territory, he still has to deploy them and keep them at the ready, which costs energy. It requires logistics. So the longer he has to deploy his forces without actually using it, the better. You want him to waste as much energy as possible. Keep him there, Putin. Keep him there. Keep all your troops there. Meanwhile, at the same time, we want to make the cost of invading Ukraine so high that Putin can't afford it. He can't afford it. It would cost him too much. He would absolutely lose the support of the Russian people. We have to make it so bad that that the Russian people right now, they fear Putin. They have to fear Putin, right? But if we make the cost of invading Ukraine so high that the people of Russia overcome their fear of Putin and overthrow him, all the better. Right. So the way we make that cost too high is by supplying Ukraine with Javelin missiles, anti-tank missiles. You give because that's all Putin has, right? He's got big hardware that other countries don't have. But if you blow them up, he's got nothing. He doesn't want his tanks to get blown up because he has a hard time making new tanks. Russia is not the industrial powerhouse it used to be under USSR. It can't pump out the stuff anymore. So Putin doesn't want to use its tanks. It wants to bully people with its tanks. So if you blow up their tanks, he can't bully people with them anymore. So he doesn't really want to invade Ukraine if Ukraine has a bunch of javelins that are cheap and effective in blowing up Russian tanks. So that's the whole game. We don't want to scare Putin away, right? He can't possibly, if he invades, it's going to cost him too much. But he needs to show his people that he's being tough. That's why he's got all his troops deployed on the border. So all we have to do is be like, okay, Putin, give us some time we're going to do the Donald Trump thing. Give us some time. We're going to delay. Let us delay and think about your proposal. Whatever. Like, Putin's proposal is ridiculous, of course, right? It's designed to be ridiculous. Because Putin wants us to dismiss his proposal, and then that way he can turn back to his people and say, oh, look, we tried. So no, we don't want to do that. We don't want to dismiss this proposal. We want to offer a counter proposal. Let's offer a counter proposal. And then let's give him some time to think about it.
keep the dialogue going. Draw it out as long as we can. Make him deploy his forces as long as we can, because that costs Putin money. He can't do it indefinitely. Go ahead, Putin. Keep him there as long as you want. Go ahead. See if we care. It's just draining your money. I mean, we just got out of Afghanistan. We know about draining money. You want to do that? Go ahead. Let's keep you there as long as we can. All right. If we can free the Russian people, if we can help free the Russian people by keeping Putin occupied, let's do it. Okay, so now I have two. This is the intermediary. Oh, this is Y level 0. And this next one is the deep. Should make signs. Okay. Do I have not enough wood to make signs? Oh, I need sticks. I think it's negative 14. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Over here. Hey, now I've got my wall elevators. Like, it's kind of just happening, and I'm not even doing anything. I do know that there's a great huge mountain. I've got only 9. Only 9 rockets. Gotta be careful. Where's my huge mountain? I gotta remember which direction it's in. Over there? 7. It was a mountain. I gotta. No, I only got 6 rockets. I need to go back. Okay. 5 rockets. Is it over there? There's a mountain that's hollow in the middle. I want to build a base inside there. But I guess it's like the starter base. I really don't have any more rockets? Come on. Where did you come from, Mr. Man? It's easy to make a perimeter now with these torches, like being as strong as they are. I shouldn't really have a problem. I'm still spamming torches though, like, what am I doing? Like, where did you come from, dude? Alright, it's my little cove. Leave me in peace. Leave me in peace. I was on the plane and I saw some guy watching Fox News on the plane. And the segment it was watching was the Tucker Carlson segment that lionized the white supremacist Kyle Rittenhouse. They want to make him into like their hero. I can't believe it. That tells you all about who they are. The deep mind. No coal down here. This is dark in here. Well, anyways, let's see. How long I've been going? An hour. That's not too bad for like. I don't have a show to give you. I've been dealing with stuff. But I do know that stuff is going down. Part of the fear, I think, a part of the caution, I think that we're seeing might be due to the fact that some Americans are so brainwashed that they wouldn't be able to handle it if Donald Trump got arrested or anything. I saw a video of some Proud Boys intimidating people at a school board meeting. I mean, what kind of group intimidates a bunch of school board members? Like, gang. That's a gang. It's a white supremacist gang doing that. I don't know. Je ne sais pas. Supposed to bring the water down to the bottom so I could have a source of water. Because there's no water here. Only the water I bring. Ooh, a stalagmite. That's neat. Does it hold back water, or does it get waterlogged? Let's find out. It does hold back water. Lol. Okay. About here. Down in the deep. Is there a source of water? Nay. Nay. Nay, Gelfling. But now there is. I got water in the deep. Water in the deep. Water in the deep, deep, dark. So many things. I'm just not not ready. But I had to do the show to let y'all know I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere. I don't have much cobblestone. That's funny. Well, I do. I got plenty of cobblestone. What are you talking about? No cobblestone. Check it out. Check it out, y'all. Oh, I see. Those are slabs. Nice. Okay. Going to claim this little section. Look how easy it is to claim a section for yourself. So yeah, guys, you know what sucks? Losing a parent. So what do you got to do? Mask up, get vaccinated, get your booster. If you have if you got 2 doses of whatever, and for the new variant Omicron, it means nothing. It means like you're not even vaccinated. So you all need to get vaccinated ASAP. Get your booster ASAP. If you're not vaxxed, you're way behind the ball. You need to hurry up, right? When I was on my trip, I accidentally stuck myself with the safety pin. Safety. But I didn't worry. Why? Because I had my tetanus shot. What is that? A vaccine. Get your vaccine. Don't be hesitant. Get your booster. Because if you don't have your booster, it's like you're not vaccinated. Get your booster. I mean, there's essentially two diseases out right now. Like, there's COVID D and COVID O. Like, COVID Delta and COVID Omicron. So don't be silly. just get get your booster. Get your booster. Don't be silly. Get your booster. Okay.
Bed is too far away. Respawn point said.
Thank you.
You can only sleep at night.
Thank you. I need to turn that off. John Madden. Let's see. What am I doing here? Well, I've kind of claimed this area as my own. I've got 2 mines. I mean, like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like going along. La, 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 la. I should make a window here. More cobblestone. Ain't no mountain high enough. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. I think we can make it. There's not nearly as many white supremacists as they think there are. I don't think Americans are gonna roll over. I think a lot of them are having a hard time coming to grips with the understanding of our history. And they don't it's so horrible they don't want to touch it. They don't want to look at it because it's so bad. But they have to, right? That's how you heal. You got to look at it. Man, what a boring ass show. I'm sorry. But you know, I'll get there. Let's make some fence. Oh, I have to be like double because wolves will come and eat my sheep. I forgot. Or not wolves, foxes. Do foxes eat sheep? I think they do. Maybe not. Maybe foxes don't eat sheep. They only eat chickens. Oh, I don't have any thing to like draw you over to me. Like, you don't eat any of this stuff. I don't have any seeds. I don't need leads. I have nothing. How would I just... I don't know. Make a little fence here and hope for the best. Hey, yeah, let's use the trees themselves. Okay, so for the future, the next time I do this, what's up, my little sheep guy? Here, can I get you in? Yes. Ha 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 ha. Well, I got one. Now to get you a buddy. Wolves will eat you. But they can't jump fences. Fox can jump fences, but they won't eat you. So I think you're good to go, my little sheep. Stay there. I don't know if they'll jump. Okay. Anyways. So yeah, that's the beginning. Hey, there's a fox, right? What are you doing, fox? It's like I'm trying to catch a fish. Okay, well, I think that'll do it for me. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that I was alive and that I'm still doing this. I'll probably be more focused next time. More coffee. Until then, keep the faith. Keep the faith. We're gonna get through Christmas, and then when the new year comes, it's gonna be like different. So, all right. Peace. Pogo Kiddo out. Stop.